There's a creature that lives in our house. We pretend it's part of the family. Part 1.
There was a strange man that lived with us. Well, perhaps that's the wrong word. He existed in our house, always on the edge of where light ended. He rarely appeared as a full apparition. Sometimes he was just a flicker in the corner of a mirror. Sometimes it was deeper, shadows that didn't move when the sun did, or the smell of smoke in a room where nothing had burned. And he scared me. While my dad and I were cleaning out the garage, I'd worked up the courage after an afternoon of silence to ask him who the man was. He stopped stacking the boxes, straightened his back, and smiled at me. "That's your uncle," he said without hesitation. "He doesn't mean you harm." As young as I was, I knew my father didn't have a brother. That night, he sat me down at the kitchen table, his hands folded in front of him, and he gently but firmly told me that if I ever saw anything strange, mirrors, shadows, or noises that didn't make sense, I should ignore it. He said it firmly, as if it was one of the house rules, just as important as brushing my teeth or saying grace. He told me not to ask questions. "If you see him, just keep walking," he said. I asked him why. "Because that's what we do," he said. He looked scared. After that conversation, I started paying closer attention to the way my father acted around the house. After sundown, my father would become wary. He grew quieter and more rigid. He would sometimes excuse himself and go sit in the basement, like he was hiding from him. I remember the first time I saw him, really saw him, not in a mirror or a trick of light, but in full. He stood on the back porch, his face blank, and hands at his sides. His coat was dark and long, and his skin looked grey under the porch light, dull and lifeless. Wherever he appeared, my father answered the door before anyone else could. He would step outside, pull the door closed behind him, and speak in whispers.